Wow, just you can see that was a very interesting military helicopter we've just seen come over this morning anyway, that's the different Merlin Mark. This is the different Merlin Royal Navy apparently. This is the different Royal Navy Merlin anyway. This is the ones from RNS Yeovilton anyway. This is the one that's based in RNS Yeovilton anyway. This is the Merlin Mark 4 apparently. So yeah, this is one of the Commando Merlin Mark 4. This is anyway. This is the one that's based in RNS Yeovilton anyway. So yeah, just you can see the registration is ZJ131 apparently. And as you can see with the call sign Juggly 35 anyway. So as you can see the call sign is Juggly 35 anyway. So yeah, that's the call sign. Just you can see anyway, it's the Juggly 35 anyway. So yeah, this is a bit similar to what we saw the other time though from the Merlin Mark 2 anyway, which technically this one is the British Commando Merlin Mark 4 anyway from RNS Yeovilton anyway. This is the Merlin Mark 4 helicopter anyway, which technically this is the Royal Navy one anyway. This is basically which technically this one is basically the Royal Navy Merlin Mark 4 helicopter. No, this is the Merlin Mark 4 helicopter anyway, which this is the one that's based in Yeovilton anyway. This is the one that's based at RNS Yeovilton anyway. So yeah, technically this is the one that's based in RNS Yeovilton anyway. So yeah, this is the one that's based at RNS Yeovilton anyway. So anyway, just you can see just from here, flew in here just to at least just about 1800 feet from here apparently today, just about under 1900 feet anyway. So yeah, if I try to where it's come from anyway, but looks like it's heading into for his first visit over RNS Coldrose today apparently. But look, by the looks of it, it's just going over to visit over just over RNS Coldrose anyway, to see what the other Merlins have been up to anyway, especially with the Merlin Mark 2s, etc. anyway. So yeah, just you can see just from here, it literally just took off from his base at RNS Yeovilton just around 9:15 anyway, just around 9:15 anyway, sort of time. So literally just took off from his base at RNS Yeovilton just around 9:15 this morning anyway. Which that was the time it took off anyway. Which technically just about one minute past 9:15 anyway, it took off anyway. So that's where it just took off from RNS Yeovilton this morning anyway. So yeah, and just you can see it's just done a low pass just over in Exeter this morning, just over on the south side of Devon, not far from Exeter anyway. So literally, technically, he's just done a low pass just over in Exeter anyway. And then just, as you can see, he just came from where he's just did a low pass just over in Danewish, just over Dawlish by the looks of it. And just you can see, just then he climbed up just over in Dartmouth anyway. As you can see, he just flew past just near Dogmore National Park anyway. So you can see it past towards Eye Bridge at 400 feet. And then just from here, flew past over in St Blasey and in St Austell anyway. And then just from where you can see, just from here, he's just been training, he's just been circling around just over in Tresillian anyway, somewhere around Tresillian sort of way. So technically he's just been circling just around Tresillian anyway, just for a low pass anyway. So technically he's been there for a low pass just over Tresillian anyway. So technically he was somewhere, as he was currently training just over in Tresillian sort of way. So he's been training just over in Tresillian, and just from here flew past Truro 1900 feet, and then he just climbed back up anyway, where as you can see it then just turned towards Truro anyway. And then just from here he just flew past over my house today in Penryn. So by the looks of it, he's just now gone down to for his visit just over RNS Coldrose today apparently. So technically he's just gone to visit RNS Coldrose today apparently, to see how the other Royal Navy helicopters like the Merlin Mark 2 and all that. So technically he's just gone down to RNS Coldrose for his visit today, to see how the Merlin Mark 2s are getting on and all that. So yeah, to see the British Royal Navy Merlin Mark 2s today apparently. So yeah, which this is why sometimes we don't often see the Commando Merlin Mark 4s anyway, because normally we don't normally see that anyway, because I think like most of the time, like this year, we've seen the AW101 Wildcat this year anyway, because of like this year we saw the Army Air Corps from Yeovilton this year though, and the Royal Navy Wildcat as well anyway, which the Royal Navy Wildcat that came down this year as well anyway. That's when, because they came down since Cornwall during the Armed Forces Day. So yeah, which it was the month before, back in June anyway, when it was the Armed Forces Day. So yeah, that's when we had the Royal Navy Wildcat that came to visit ONS Coldrose the other time. So yeah, now because this time we just now got the Commando Merlin Mark 4 from ONS Yeovilton today apparently. So yeah, now because of the Merlin Mark 4 Commando Jungle helicopter, it's just came down to it's just now came into Cornwall just now over ONS Coldrose anyway for this visit today. I think that was when, because at the time it changed the colour livery to the light grey one, which is this one anyway. Because I think that at the time though, the Merlin Mark 4s, they got replaced from the other Merlins, which is the Jungle Merlin Mark 3 apparently, which that's one of the Army Green Navy helicopter anyway, which that was the other one that got replaced anyway, which that one we used to see anyway a few years back ago. We used to see the Commando Merlin Mark 3 last time ago apparently, which that one came here last time ago anyway into Cornwall. So yeah, that was when, because of the Merlin Mark 3s, it retired since I believe 2018 it retired I think anyway, because I think around that time it just retired since 2018 at the time. So yeah, because at the time though it got retired anyway. So yeah, because with the Merlin Mark 3, the green helicopter, which is the Royal Navy, it got retired since I believe 2018 around that time anyway. Or not less, it would have been 2019 it got retired anyway. So yeah, not less, it would have been 2019 it got retired for the time anyway, for at least for the time being anyway. I think 2019 it got retired anyway, and that was when the Merlin Mark 4 Merlins that's when it started doing his test flights since I believe 2018 or 2019, whether it was around the year anyway. So yeah, I think it was around the year that it got retired anyway, as I remember, just like for the time being anyway. So yeah, because I do remember that the Merlin Mark 3 got retired since 2019 at the time, which I do miss one of those Commando helicopters anyway, which that one we used to see very often just over my place, like previously for the few years anyway, which, you know, if I look on the website, obviously there's the Merlin Mark 3 no, not the Merlin Mark 4, that's the one we got anyway. So literally it's not that one. So literally it's one of them that I remember seeing anyway. So it's one of them that I remember seeing, the Commando Force Merlin Mark 3 anyway. So yeah, this is the one I remember seeing last time ago. Now because because it got retired anyway, now because we have this one, which is now the Merlin Mark 4 anyway. This is the Merlin Mark 4 that we now got anyway in the UK, which is the one that's based down at Yeovilton anyway. So yeah. So anyway, as you can see with the registration we've just seen today, it's ZJ131 we've just seen today apparently, and with the call sign J, as you can see with the call sign here, as you can see it's Gen A J N G L Y 35. Apparently that's the call sign for this one anyway. But hopefully it may be going back to its base at Yeovilton very soon anyway, but not sure yet anyway. Not unless it might be staying over at Coldrose for another night, I'm not sure anyway. Not unless it could be staying over at Coldrose for overnight, I'm not sure anyway. Or not less. Hopefully it should be turned back to Yeovilton very soon though, which I'm not sure anyway. Because I'm not too sure whether it will turn back to his base at Yeovilton very soon though. Hopefully, which I'm not really too sure anyway. Which hopefully it should return. Hopefully it should turn back to Yeovilton very soon anyway. Which I'm not sure when it will anyway. Might get to see the second flight pass of it when it does come back. I'm not sure anyway. Obviously, because of the weather today, it's currently sunny and cloudy here today though. But obviously, because of today we've got a patch of low cloud today, and also it's quite windy around here as well today. It's kind of windy around here today as well anyway, so yeah, because of the overcast clouds that we just had for the last few days. It's been overcast cloud with missed the rain that we had for the last few days. That's why, because we haven't had to be able to track airplanes and helicopters because of this week, because of the weather has been overcast. Anyway, it's because it's been overcast weather that we had over the last few weeks. It's been overcast cloud that we had anyway. It's been overcast here anyway. So yeah, because for some reason it's been overcast with overcast clouds, and especially mistling with rain as well. Because obviously because of this week's weather, it's been rubbish. It's been totally rubbish here in Cornwall this week. So yeah, but I was hoping, wishing the weather to get better, hopefully by next week, hopefully. But I'm not sure when. I'm hoping the weather should get better by next week anyway. Depending if the low cloud situation comes back, but I'm not sure anyway. Because like today, like here is low cloud anyway. So yeah, that's because of today. We've got a patch of low cloud today apparently. So yeah, but it's trying to clear it up there. But as you can see, like over there, we've got blue sky and all that there. Like clear blue skies there anyway. But weather's like over this side, it's really cloudy. But especially low cloud over this side though. That's what it is like over the distance anyway. It's low cloud anyway. There's even low cloud there as well, as you can see. There's low cloud over there anyway, especially from the distance over in South Falmouth anyway, just over on the south side of Falmouth anyway. As you can see, there's low cloud over there and there's low cloud there. But whereas, like, as you can see, coming to north, it's just, there's no low cloud there anyway. It's just empty blue skies anyway. It's just clear skies over the north anyway. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, so as you can see, that was the Merlin Mark II. No, not the Merlin Mark II. That was the Merlin Mark IV we just seen today. Apparently, this is technically this has been a very long time since we've not seen the Merlin Mark IV Commando jungly helicopter. This has been a while since we've not seen that one anyway. Which I can't remember when was the last time I saw it anyway. I can't remember when it was the last time we saw the Merlin Mark IV anyway. That first flew near over my place in Penryn, which I can't remember when was the last time I filmed it anyway. If I go back to YouTube, I think YouTube will probably tell me though. Right. I think YouTube will probably tell me anyway when was the last time I saw the Merlin Mark IV. I can't remember when was the last time I saw it anyway. So I think it would have been, hold on, if I go to YouTube, since 22 the 5th of April, around the time anyway. So the last time I've seen it was since the 5th of April 2022. Was the last time I saw the jungly Merlin Mark IV Commando helicopter. That was the last time I saw it anyway, since last year, back in spring. Now because of this year, we've seen it today anyway. That just came over, flew over at my place today anyway. So yeah. But anyway, hopefully we should be able to see it. Hopefully when it does come back, hopefully should be travelling back to its base at Yeovilton very soon anyway. Hopefully it should be travelling back to its base at Yeovilton very soon anyway, which hopefully it will anyway. So yeah, anyway, okay, so yep, thanks for watching, bye bye.